Greetings. We are happy to be here
Hello.
with you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Pardon us for our tardiness. We were having some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're on. Hello, hello,
We
hello.
made it.
Yes, we made it. So this is our version of our YouTube video that we typically put out on Sundays, but now we're live. We probably only tried this 3 times, maybe 2 or 3 times. So hey,
What's going on, everybody?
yeah,
We
hey
got
everybody.
people coming on in.
Come in.
Welcome.
Hello. I always say everybody come in and say hello. Hello, everybody. We can see you guys. I don't know if we're supposed to be looking up here, down here, whatever, but we're going to get this together. But hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So excited to have you guys here tonight. We're going to be talking about all things side hustle. So this is your opportunity to ask us questions. We don't know everything, but
We know a few things.
Yeah, that we do know. We definitely would love to help you guys out. Some of you all have already watched our video 5 side hustles that we have made the most money on. And that list is growing, as a matter of fact. Talon and I, we've been married for 13 years. And out of the 13 years of marriage, we like to try some things, right? And so we're very, very spontaneous.
Let's say hi to the people. Hey, Davey
Hello.
and the Charm City Buyers in here. I don't know if that's Khalil or Kiara. Got Kay, Ridgeway, Derek, KK and beyond, Carissa, Tamika, Crystal,
Delando,
Tan, Stacy,
hello. Tamika
Arivia, Daniel, Shell, Delando.
from Minnesota. Love
Hey,
that.
everybody.
Hello,
So glad to
everyone.
have you here with us.
So, as I was saying, out of the 13 years of our marriage, we have tried a lot of different things. Talon and I wouldn't say that our risk level is extremely high, but we like to try different things. We love all things side. Yeah, mine's not so. I can be cautious at times, but at the same time, I love to try new things. And so, yeah, so we're really excited. We do want to make sure that we reiterate to you guys. We have been sharing this amazing Genius Bloggers Toolkit. We shared this last year with you guys for the first time, but this year it's all new. So 94 products for $97. You cannot beat that. Just click the link. We have the link in our bio or
in the description.
In the description. There we go. So yes, click it. You guys have until Monday, tomorrow, October 7th at midnight, and it's over. Over. We wanted to talk about some of the products before we get into it. Some of the products that are included. Yours truly, we are included in there.
We are.
We actually have a workshop in there called How to Move from Popular to Profitable.
It's in there.
A lot of times people, such as ourselves, we found that people, maybe you're growing your Facebook, your YouTube channel, even your Instagram, but you need to be able to turn that into profit. And so we share with you guys our journey from moving from popular to profitability. There are also some items in there on legal stuff, privacy stuff, how to start and build a blog. There's something in there for Pinterest. You all, there's 94 products, like 94. There's 55 courses in there. There's a membership site in there. There's a lot of gold there, a lot of gold. And the reason why we bring these things to you guys and we share this with you all, because we know the importance of it. We too invest into our business. And now we're sitting here, both of us work full time in our company. And we could not have done that without learning from others and finding out how they do that too. And so that's why we bring these opportunities, these resources, these tools to you guys, so you all can be able to do the same thing as well. And for $97, I mean, it's almost like a no-brainer. Like, we eat that away, right? So
Quick.
Make sure that you guys either click the link in the header, in the description, or you can go to hisandhermoney.com.
It costs like $70-something for dinner today.
Oh, let me just say this. You're right. It sure did. We didn't pay for it though. But yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's how much it costs.
It did for our family. Yep, that's right. $70-something today.
So it's easy to do.
I want to reiterate this though, guys. 94 products, and the total is $7,300 plus. All of these courses in here. There's ebooks in there. There's printables in there. There's workshops. There's webinars. Everything. The entire total was over $7,300, and you can get it for $97. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, we wanted to share that with you guys. Yes, some of you all got it. We see you all. Some of you guys are saying it's great. Some of you guys have also emailed us.
So Cia had a good question. I'm worried that I'll get it and not know where to start.
So that's a very, very, very good point.
Because there's so much in there.
Let me just say this. You don't know where to start now either, right? And I'm not being smart about that. So please trust me that when I just say that, I'm just saying you don't know where to start now. You don't even know what to do, right? And so this toolkit, yes, there's over 94 products in there, but they do have a cheat sheet that it's a little, I forgot how much it is, but you can
It's
purchase
worth it.
It's worth it. You can
And
purchase.
it tells you do this first, then do that. Then do that.
You can purchase the cheat sheets because they did create cheat sheets because some people don't know where to start. And some people do actually buy the cheat sheets, and it shows you sort of like what each item is, what you'll learn, which one you should take first. Then you should go to this one. So maybe the cheat sheets will be good for you.
Because it's going to be based, because everybody's coming into it at a different place in their business.
We have the toolkit as well. We also got the one last year. Man, I wish I could show you guys.
What's up, Ken?
I have a binder where I actually keep like some of the documents in. So guys, we're still learning as well. Like we never feel like we've arrived.
Never.
But we have them as well. And we know some of the very people that provided their courses. There's one course in there that's like $297 that's included inside of this toolkit. Like people such as ourselves find an opportunity where we can actually put our products into a bundle to give away like this. And it happens once a year. Like, just get it. You'll be thankful that you did. And I also want to say, and we kind of shared this in our video, the toolkit is called Blogger. So it's called Genius Bloggers Toolkit. I hope like nobody ever hears this from Genius, from the world, whatever, but I don't like the word blogger. We used to call ourselves bloggers in the beginning, but now we consider ourselves, we're just online entrepreneurs. Like we're online business owners. Yep. And sometimes I feel like that word can box people in and people automatically say, oh, I'm not a blogger. Back in the day, blogging was a lot of writing. We don't do a lot of writing. We do a lot of video, a lot of podcasts. And every single company now, you need to have an online presence, period.
Okay, so, what your business is.
Yeah, you need to have a website. You need to have graphics.
Social media presence.
Yeah, exactly. You need to have a newsletter, email. You need to also have products. So that's why this is really a no-brainer.
Think about the businesses that are around and those that have been worn out and passed on because they didn't adapt to the internet. So it's not a matter of if you're just a writer, if you have a blog, or if you have a YouTube channel. If you have any type of business that you want to stick around, you need to figure out the online functionality.
Look at Amazon. Like there's a lot of brick and mortar stores that are closing, quite frankly, because of Amazon, right? Well, maybe I shouldn't say that because I don't want no legal stuff.
It's all facts.
But let me just say, Amazon is taking the online consumer purchase products and things like that by storm, period. And so if you're not innovating yourself, if you're not making sure that you're learning and that you're growing and that you're also changing with the times, you're going to be out of business. And so, yeah, Amazon shows us that as well. So, yeah. So, guys, jump on in. Katisa said she was going to wait and save for EBA. I'm happy you said that because somebody else asked us, what's the difference between Elite Blog Academy and the Genius Bloggers Toolkit? Both of them we share with you guys. Elite Blog Academy opens up once a year. Is it March?
Springish.
Yeah, like March of every year or something like that. That particular course, we purchased it when we were only maybe a month old, 2 months old, maybe 2 or 3 months old. And we went from making $6,000 our first year to $30,000 our second year. We didn't even finish the course. Just the different things that we learned that much in the course allowed us to be able to grow. And so Elite Blog Academy is a comprehensive, course to really show you and take you from start to kind of like creating your products and things like that. So it goes over website and it goes over emails and just different things like that. So it's different. The toolkit is like 94 products of some of everything. Almost think of it like Thanksgiving. So you go to Thanksgiving dinner, right? Thanksgiving is not just about the turkey. So Elite Blog Academy is about the turkey. You need the turkey to make Thanksgiving work, right? But you also have your side items and it makes it taste good.
Because if the side items ain't right, Thanksgiving still messed up.
Exactly. And so it's something that we recommend to everyone. So they're different because, again, the products are different that comes out in this particular bundle. For some of you guys who may not know, Elite Blog Academy, if you guys want to get on the wait list, it opens up every year. You can go to hisandhermoney.com/EBA. And you can get on the wait list because you do have to get on the wait list when the doors open. So I hope that answers your question. Feel free to jump in and ask us some more questions in regards to what we're talking about right now. We'll get to them.
So it's important. Side hustles. The reason why we wanted to do this Q&A is because we think everybody should have a side hustle. We don't think anybody should just be dependent on one stream of income. We think that is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen at your 9 to 5. You think that you have a secure job, and there's just simply no such thing as a secure job. Companies are closing. You can be laid off. You can get sick. You could change. Like you might not want to go to a brick and mortar 9-to-5 job anymore. Like when you just depend on one single form of income, you are essentially putting yourself in a box. You are limiting your options. You're limiting your ability to get out of debt faster. You're limiting your ability to build wealth faster. You're limiting your opportunity to launch a business, launch your ministry, do things on your own terms. At the end of the day, all the work that we do is to show each one of you how to get to a place to where you can live life on your own terms.
That's right. Somebody asked, can you hand me my water, please? It's over there.
Okay.
Thank you. Someone asked, what are the 10 best side hustles that you recommend? Our video, we shared the 5 best side hustles that we have made the most money. So make sure you go back and watch the video prior to this one. That one will be very, very helpful for you. I wouldn't call it 10 best. We just called it the 5 that we made the most money doing. And those particular ones we shared in that video.
If you have a side hustle, we would love for you to drop it in the comments again, because we know that your information, we shared ours in the video we were released the other day about the 5 that we've done that made us money. But there are others out there. I saw somebody said that her son is becoming dive certified so that he can then take people on tours out, scuba diving or whatever, as a way to bring in extra money.
Wow.
So
pretty interesting.
What else is going on? What type of side hustles have you all done?
Yeah. Someone asked, do we offer a package that is specifically about starting a business? We have actually had so many people approach us and ask us to mentor them by way of they didn't mind paying us, right, to show them what we do and what we know. And it's just impossible to mentor multiple people when you are running a business of your own. We have 3 small children. We're extremely active in our church, and we do other things outside of our business as well too. So we recently came out with a new, I don't want to call it a program. It's a school. It's called Power Couples University. And if you go to powercouplesuniversity.com, you can find out more info about that. That is our mentorship program. So in this particular university, not only do we go over things, we have some of our students, I believe, in here as well too on live. We go over everything from managing money to getting out of debt to building wealth. We talk about business a lot in there as well too. And we talk about family, relationship things. It's cool. So I love it. So if that's something that you're interested in, we would love for you to join us over at powercouplesuniversity.com. So here's some of our students. Yay. Hey, y'all. Hey, love it. So yes.
Derek on the way says, I'm wanting to start a playwright business, but would you say it's a hustle? I mean, don't get caught up in the terminology. It's something that you're starting on the side, whether you want to call it a side hustle, side business.
Yeah.
Either way, it's something that you're building. Like for, some people, they have a 9-to-5 and then they have a 6-to-10. So you go to work, you do your 9-to-5, you come home, you eat, and you start building your thing at night. That's how His and Her Money was built and became sustainable to the point that it is now.
Yeah.
So it's something that you're building on the side outside of your normal 9-to-5. And then if you want it to be the thing that takes over and sustains you, you're going to have to put in that work. Lack of sleep is something that we became familiar with. Hustling on lunch breaks, hustling on breaks and during the day, and making every minute count.
And we still do. Yeah, that's right. Hey, y'all, we see some of our family over here from Power Couples University. Hello, you guys. So happy to have you all over here. Someone else said that I would love to start a channel, but what about feeling like the market is oversaturated regarding the particular content that one is knowledgeable on? Very good question. Don't worry about the saturation, because you have a message that only a certain type of person or people will listen to or hear from, right? And so when we started His or Her Money 5 years ago, I too thought the same thing in a sense. I'm like, it's Dave Ramsey is out here. There's other different people out here talking about money. Like, you sure we can do this type thing? And I kind of got out of my own way and said that we were doing this because we knew that there was a particular audience that needed to hear from us, right? And that if we didn't hit live or hit record or
y'all wouldn't be here right now.
Publish, exactly. Some people's lives literally would not have been saved. And we've had people tell us they were on the verge of committing suicide and things like that until they saw maybe a Periscope Live or something like that come on. And so we realized that we weren't worried about the people that were around us, because you can still build no matter what. So if you're allowing that to keep you from starting, you're not going to start. So I wouldn't worry about that. That's just like Toyota saying, hey, there's already so many different car manufacturers out there. Should we start? Of course you start. Like there's room for everybody, but certain people are going to like what you have to offer, right? Some people like a Toyota. Some people love a Hyundai, right? So yeah, it just depends on
Somebody said they make beaded jewelry to get extra cash.
That's awesome. I have a sister that is, oh my gosh, she is so good with her hands. She creates like party supplies and party banners and things like that. And she was able to come home. She was a manager at a major department store. She was able to come home, and now she's making like over $50,000 a year and upwards, selling things on Etsy, right? So man, it can be done. So just go for it. Definitely do it.
How do you balance a side hustle, 9 to 5, and a brand/blog?
Yeah.
Balance is a myth.
It's a myth. It never happens. Matter of fact, we just recently said we need to find a stream of income, side hustle, whatever you want to call it. We need to find, what's the saying? We always used to say, do you have 7 streams of income, right? Now you need to be able to find some type of income for every single liability that you have. So if you have a mortgage, if you have a car note, like you need to find a stream, i.e. side hustle, whatever you need to do to be able to take care of that bill.
So we called it for years, and to this day, and if you hear somewhere else, they stole it from us, but we coined this phrase called hustle season, right? So for us, some of the things that we did wasn't for the long term. It was to help us meet some short-term goals financially. And so there was times where we were out of balance because we were hustling so hard, trying to get a certain financial goal knocked out. Now, His and Her Money was a business, right? That was something we were trying to do for a long time. But like we mentioned in our other video, like one of the things we did was we would flip furniture. We weren't trying to create a business around flipping furniture. We were flipping furniture to get money to hit some short-term goals.
Now, wait a minute. I'm happy that you said that. Hello, Z. Another one of our family members from PowerCouplesUniversity.com is over here. We failed to show you guys an example of mid-century furniture. One of our biggest side hustles that we've ever done and that we made a lot of money doing was selling furniture and flipping furniture from the thrift store. And we're going to show you guys one. You want to slide out the way a little bit? So see that piece right there? That's mid-century. I love that piece. It's beautiful. Like I love mid-century furniture because in my opinion, I feel like it looks better than a lot of these other furnitures out there. That's real quality wood. It's like 1950s, 1960s, has gold and black. And I just love the art and the creative look to it. This piece probably cost maybe $30, right? And you could turn around and sell this piece for $300, $300 or even $400. So there's money to be made. There's side hustles out there. So I want to just kind of show you guys that. All right.
I missed a few things.
We missed a few, so we'll make sure that we scroll up.
Oh, so to answer your question though, balance is a myth. It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. What you need is intentionality. So we're intentional about making time for each other, making time for our kids. It doesn't mean that it's even. Like the amount of time we spend with our kids is the exact same amount week to week. It's, you know, it's seasonal. You know what I mean? Like there's seasons where we're on the road a lot. And so we try to make sure that when those seasons come, we are intentional with our kids, you know, loving on them and keeping them in the loop. Like we're going to be going here. We're going to be going there. You'll be with grandma at this time and this time. And, you know, they kind of are not, you know, caught off guard. And so there's a lot of intentionality. Like you got to know where you're going. You got to know why you're doing it. You got to know why the grind is happening, why you're losing sleep.
And schedules. Like you have to have schedules. Like I have a planner right now over on my desk. We have Google Calendar. We have apps on our phone. Like we're constantly planning and making sure that we put everything in a date with the time. And so because we're doing so much, we need to make sure that we're utilizing other tools and other resources to help us, in quotes, air quotes, balance. So that's also helpful as well too. So I heard someone say that they wanted to get into real estate. Yeah, that's huge right now. That's actually a topic that we talk about over in PowerCouplesUniversity.com. And I don't have a shame in plugging our own university because this is our channel and we want to help people. We really, really want to make sure that we help people.
So come let us help you.
So if you guys hear us saying it over and over, it's really because some people are coming in and maybe you didn't watch this from the very beginning and you're hearing this for the first time. Go to PowerCouplesUniversity.com. We are teaching and showing our people how to win at life, family, money, you name it, we're doing it.
My side hustle is working PRN. I'm in healthcare. I'm not sure what PRN is, but I'm sure that makes sense to people who are in the healthcare industry.
Is that like professional registered nurse or something like that? I don't know.
I started a tutor company, but it didn't go too far. Why not Arevia? What happened to the tutor company? I think it could go far with the right connections, get with some schools in your area.
Now, one of our tips that
she also does hair.
Love it. One of our tips that we love to always give out is that when you're looking to do a side hustle or even start a business per se, we're big on now, because the internet, the website has changed the game, that you don't really have to go and get a brick and mortar. You just don't really have to. And so we're big on finding side hustles that have low entry cost barriers to them, or even starting a business. Like when we started His or Her Money, we started with $500. Mm-hmm. That's what we started with, $500. We got our website, our domain, we pushed live, and I don't even think we didn't even purchase a camera. We used the ones that we already had.
Yeah, we had a camera.
Right. And so when we started this, we started with $500. Now we're making over 6 figures, both of us working full time in our company doing it. And so we love to find things that does not cost a lot of money up front. Not to say that we're against starting something that will cost a huge upfront cost.
Because sometimes it'll shorten the learning curve.
Exactly. But that's actually something nice to do, that if you're saying that money is an issue, that maybe you don't have a lot of money to devote time to that, there's so many different things now that you can do that does not have to cost a lot of money. When my sister started her Etsy shop, it was her hands, right? She had to go to Hobby Lobby and to some of the craft stores and buy some of the craft paper, and she purchased a Cricut. But once she really purchased those things up front, everything else was just kind of, the money as it was coming in was purchasing her products for her or her supplies. So she was able to go ahead and sell it.
Z, one of our students said, one side hustle per liability. Correct. You want to, if you have liabilities, get your side hustle that you can use.
She was just reiterating that for us.
To attack.
She was sharing it with everybody.
I was just reiterating for those who weren't here when we said it, that you want to get a side hustle to attack. So if you're trying to get rid of a car loan, or if you're trying to get rid of the credit card debt, do a side hustle that's earmarked for that liability.
That's right. For some of you guys who are coming in, we're talking about all things side hustles. If you are looking to start an online business, we definitely highly recommend that you look at the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. The link is in the description box as well. That is over on tomorrow, Monday, October 7th at midnight. You will not be able to get your hands on that after tomorrow at midnight. There's 94 products in there for $97, and it's valued at over $7,300. So there's products, there's things in there to show you how to create products, email, Pinterest, privacy and policies, you name it, it's probably there.
And somebody said, I want to write a book. Guess what?
That's in there as well.
One of the things in the toolkit.
It sure is. It's one of the things that's in the toolkit.
On how to get your book up and out.
That's right.
I tried the Dave Ramsey and got on and off the wagon so many times.
Would you suggest to become debt free, or is it totally necessary? So, Patricia, this particular episode is all about side hustles. We're all about being debt free. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is here, definitely subscribe. We have a 300 videos. We have over 300 videos to show you exactly how we do this and how we teach it. So yes, debt freedom is definitely one of the things that we teach.
You want to take one?
Where are we at?
Include children and family in the business, so you don't have to choose between the two. That's one way, but they're not really. Our children are small, so they're not included in business. But they know what's going on.
Yeah,
like right now, we said, "Hey, be quiet. We about to go do a video," and they're like, "Okay," because they're used to us creating videos and creating things, so they know how to, do their thing without interrupting us.
That's right. Our kids know exactly what we do. His or Her Money, so much so that they go to the school and they're like, yeah, my parents are on YouTube. And it's like, sometimes when I'm coming into the school, it's like, I feel like people are looking at me in a sense, like, y'all know what we did. Y'all know we paid off our house, because our kids are like our biggest cheerleaders, right?
Oh, PRN so they know what we do. Working as needed.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's a thing that you can do in the healthcare. You can be put on call and make some extra money that way. Cool.
Nice. Love it.
You want to take? Okay. Admire the hustle. I want off the debt and working for someone so bad I can taste it. Just can't seem to grab the handle. Well, you got to let that be the thing that fuels you. You know what I mean? Like, and at the same time, don't let it burn you out. So you are going to have to build your thing for a little while. Like, you can't snap your fingers, put something online and think it's just going to take off like a rocket. It's going to take some consistent, diligent work. We have 400 videos here on YouTube. We have 400 podcasts on iTunes. We have countless social media posts. Like, we were building this thing for years, trying to get it to a certain point. We're not done by a long shot. Like, we're just getting started. So it's like, it's going to take a grind. And one thing that we have to do, that I encourage people to do, especially when they saw that I came home and started doing this full time, it was like so many questions around, like, I want to do that too. I want to do that too. But here's what you got to understand. Your employer is an investor into your dream.
Yep.
You have to go to work not saying, oh, I can't wait to get out of here. You have to go to work realizing that you're going to work and they're paying you. And part of that pay is an investment that can be used toward building your dream at night. So you need to go to work with a new perspective, not with drug, because number one, God is judging you on how you're stewarding the thing that he gave you. Because at one point you prayed to get that job. Don't ever forget that, because there was a time where you needed a job. You were trying to get this job and you got it. Now don't get to the point where you are becoming.
You despise it. Yeah.
There we go. You don't want to do that. You want to go in there and be the best employee possible, because one, God's judging you on your stewardship. And two, that company, that boss is an investor into your dreams.
Yep. That's absolutely true. Love it.
You want to take one?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, where do I start? Like, I see so many. It's tough with my construction job to do a side business with my wife. Yeah, I get that. There are definitely some jobs that are very, very demanding, and maybe there's not a set time where maybe there's some people that go to work and they know they start at 9, they get off at 3, so they can kind of plan in working in that side hustle after work. Whereas there's some jobs that you may be working that the shifts are all over the place. And so you're going to just have to find those times. Like, there were many a nights, like, we didn't get in the bed till late. Like last night, I didn't get in the bed till almost 2:00 studying and just constantly just working on our business. And
don't get it twisted. We still grinding.
So it's like, there's many a times where, again, we don't get in the bed till late. Like, there was no sleep, right? Sleep is important. So we don't want to try to say that it's not, but when you're building, it's almost like no excuses, and whatever has to be done just has to be done. And we have to try to figure out how it can be done.
Do you have to be married to join Power Couples University?
We actually have singles over in Power Couples University. Yeah. We just created something because we didn't necessarily feel like there was something out there for couples to learn and grow together. And so because we are a couple and we know that we kind of speak that vibe, it's just something that we did. And if you don't have a problem with the fact that there are other married couples and things like that in there, we don't turn anyone away, because again, this information anybody can use. But yeah.
Don't sleep on mystery shopping, correct? We've done content around how we learned about mystery shopping and what we did to make it successful.
That's right.
It's there on our website, hisandhermoney.com. Just type in mystery shopping and you'll get that info that you need. Anyone here try Amazon M-Turk? That's the delivery service that Amazon has. I'm not sure what the rules and regulations are, but it's something that anybody can try to do. I would, Google it. Their whole delivery system.
Yep.
Do whatever it takes.
I know some. Okay, so I think that particular one is where you can actually like create your own like delivery business, right? Okay, got it. Because I was about to say, I knew someone that actually made deliveries like for Prime and things like that to drop off stuff. Yeah, and she said that she was making good money doing it. So
my wife is Extreme Couponing, which is saving us big time.
That's awesome. I love that. Your wife, Extreme Couponing, definitely saves you a lot of money, big time. A lot of people actually do Amazon like arbitrage, where they find these items at different stores for much less than what they're selling it online. And then they just turn around and sell it online, and they're making like 6 and 7 figures doing this. They're also, I remember hearing about how someone was selling IKEA items online, and it was clearly much more money than it would cost if you went to IKEA. But because there's not an IKEA store every single where, right? Every place in the world, like these people need these items. And so there's people like making big bucks just selling items, even though it costs more. They're still selling it. Yeah.
Were you all in finance before His and Her Money? She was.
Yeah, I was in finance. I actually went to school, got my degree in finance.
I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, he went to the School of Hard Knocks. That's right.
Our kids enjoy bake sales with us. All right, that's right. Hey, you know what? If you got a skill in the kitchen, use it to get some extra bread. See what I did there? You see what I did there? I said extra bread because I was talking about a bake sale. They got the joke.
I got it too. You're
okay.
Great.
All right. Your consistency is key. Yes. Day job funds the dream job. That's right. And funds.
Hey, guys.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
That's right.
That's my struggle. Maintaining hope when my 9 to 5 is so stressful, and it gives me, hey, been there, lived that out.
Sure did.
So did you.
I sure did. That's right.
But we didn't give up until it was time to move on.
Because we knew that we were trying to get somewhere. We knew that we would not always be in this position and feel this anxiety or this, whatever you want to call it, this stress. And so we knew that we were getting somewhere, and we just had to keep going. Like, we had to just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And don't get me wrong, we're not trying to make it seem like running your own business doesn't come with its own level of stress.
Listen.
Like, y'all, like, We have been traveling a lot lately, and it seems like when we get back, we're hitting the ground running, like playing catch up. Like there's no time. It feels like there's no time, but this is something that we pray for and that we ask God for. So we don't complain whatsoever. We don't complain. We're grateful that we get to do it.
And practice that now. Like stop complaining now. Not when you get to the place where you feel like you arrived. Stop complaining now. You're going to work tomorrow. Say, I'm not going to complain. Right? It doesn't matter what they do. It matters how you respond to what they do. You can have joy and peace in your heart despite somebody externally being unkind or unfavorable. You can know that I am here. I'm going to do my best because one day I want to get to somewhere else. But until I get there, I'm going to do my best here, because if you have that attitude and you can develop an attitude like that inside of a culture that maybe not ideal, when you get to do because you need more discipline when you're on your own. You don't need less.
That's the truth.
You need more discipline when you're on your own. So you need to develop a level of discipline at your job where you have to be there at a certain time, where you have to clock out at a certain time, where you have to ask to take this time off or to go to this training, right? Because outside, when you're on your own, you are on your own. And you have to do all this by yourself. So you need to develop that muscle now.
I love it. Absolutely. That's right. How do we get comfortable on being live online? People always say that I should be on TV. This is why I want to do a YouTube channel. How should I start off? What should I focus on?
Start by hitting the record button.
You all are looking at somebody like I don't have a problem with the camera, right? So I did that. My sister and I both done that. My husband here, he is like the back scene type of guy. Like nobody
believes that I was terrified of public speaking.
I always tell people that if you were to see a big, beautiful display and you're like, oh my gosh, that is beautiful, the person that will get the credit will be him. Like he would be the one in the background doing it. Okay. He's that type of person. And so being online, being in front of the camera was never his thing. He's like, you do your thing, I'm supporting you, right? Type thing. And look at him. He's just,
I'll tell you guys a quick story.
Don't y'all love him? Like he's amazing. Like there's no me without him.
I'll tell you guys a quick story. So I have a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees, right? But the first degree that I attempted to get was an associate's degree. After high school, I joined the military. I was only 17. So my parents had to sign off for me to go. And my mom said, I'll do it, but I still need you to get your degree. So I said, okay, I'll do it. I will get my degree. So I kept my word and I went to class at night, military during the day, class at night. And so I was doing everything I got. And then I was 1 class away from that associate's degree. You know what that class was? Speech. And I was so petrified, terrified, not scared, terrified of public speaking that I didn't take that class and I never got that degree. And God took that guy that was petrified, terrified of public speaking in front of people and said, I'm going to make you a school teacher, a Bible teacher, and a finance teacher. And you're going to tell everybody with a microphone what I tell you to say. So the best thing you can do is to get out of your own way and go.
Just do it.
The more you do it, the more you become comfortable. Now I'm not scared of nobody's microphone.
Y'all, like we sit up and watch our own YouTube channel. Like seriously, like we sit up and watch it like we watching a show. And it's like, man, that was good. Like we got something from it ourselves type thing. You know what I mean? And so there's still times, it used to be a time where it'd be very difficult for me to hear myself speaking. Like, oh, like turn it off. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Like da-da-da. But now it's like, play it. Let's do it. So the more you do it, you'll just get comfortable.
Somebody said I sell on eBay part-time, pretty good money. What do you sell?
Awesome.
What would be your advice for somebody who will want to do that?
I used to sell items on eBay before we got married.
Help the people in the comments. My husband Jay started helping hands cleaning
and organizing for older people. I love it.
Whoever. Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
I love that. Awesome.
All right, guys. Drop some questions if you have it, or drop some side hustles if you've done them. Because we want to make this as helpful as possible before we get out of here.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll probably be on for maybe another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. Because we got to get the kids in the bed, y'all. Like, see, we're still parents. We're still running a business and still having to take care of the household. So, yeah.
Amazon Mechanical Turk. Okay, got you.
Awesome.
That's a side hustle that you can do with Amazon. Yeah. So, guys, at the end of the day, we don't want you to be dependent on no one stream of income. Not for another day.
That's right.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Kind of answered that already. That's okay.
So I hope we got everybody's questions.
Yeah.
I don't
any
see
more questions or
Do
comments?
you recommend starting a business in which you already have experience versus one you're just interested in?
So I say do both at one point. And so that's where my makeup business came to play. I worked for MAC Cosmetics while I was in college and loved it, like absolutely loved it. And so that was something that I had experience in. And so I built a business around it, like I would do makeup for brides, proms, CD release parties, concerts, plays, you name it. I was probably doing makeup for it as well. So I created a business around something that I was experienced in. We also have created a business in something that we were interested in, or a side hustle, i.e. selling furniture, right? That wasn't something that we had experience in. We didn't know what we were doing per se. My parents actually started it first, and they kind of helped us and kind of showed us, okay, this is what you can do and stuff like that. But that's something that we had no experience in whatsoever, and we just got started.
I've done auto detailing. That's a good one, man. People need their cars detailed.
He loves having his car.
I do.
Clean.
How do you start selling baked goods? I can cook pretty good. I don't know how to start selling them. Well, start with the people that you know. If somebody got a birthday coming up, a bridal shower, a baby shower, and maybe you could do something there. You may not, you may have to
start with just family and friends.
Start with family and friends to kind of get your resume up, have some pictures taken while you're there, or your display, and just start to use social media, right? Start to use the free things that are out there to your advantage.
And in my mind, I'm always thinking of ways to make the process easier without me having to necessarily be the one to have my hands on it. Okay. So for an example, I was talking to a friend of mine who she has her own catering business. And I'm like, you got to think outside of the box. You're always having to be the one to be present. How about create a website with some of your best products or your best food items, right? With the recipes, and sell them. Like, people would buy them. If you sell them, I'm sorry, I might be giving this away, but I'm going to help somebody else out here.
Go and help the people.
You can, this is just the way that I think. How about create packages for Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, then you have Easter, you have New Year's. What if you created a package, which is PDFs, right? You type it up on a Word document, put it on Canva, right? Something pretty, canva.com. It's a free resource, free tool where you can create different things. Or if you have to pay somebody like on Fiverr.com, but really you can do it yourself, sell it. What if you sold that for $20? You're not the one having to physically cook Thanksgiving meal for hundreds of families. But people who are busy people who run their own business, have 3 children, doing things, cannot stop to kind of think about, what are we going to make for Thanksgiving?
Or maybe somebody just was never taught how to cook. Or maybe
exactly. But I'm trying to get you to think that create a product for someone that's easy. I would love to get my hands on something where I don't have to go on Pinterest and search and piece this together. Yeah, I go on Pinterest now and I search and piece recipes together, but I sure would love convenience if somebody already had it together in a PDF and I can purchase it for $20. Done, sold. That's something that you had to do, create once, and that you can keep selling it over and over and over again. You're still going to create those dinners or those pies or whatever it is that you're making, those cakes, right? But you're also multiplying yourself 100-fold. So just kind of think of ways where digital, like online, is huge. I shared this story before on our platform a couple of months ago. I was in prayer, praying, and God spoke to me so clearly. And I can't describe it, but it was like he downloaded all these files, and it was like he showed me the world. The world was vast. I mean, and it's massive. And he's like, Ty, online is a place where people can't tell you no. There's no red tape. They can't look and be like, I'm an African-American girl. I grew up in Chicago. We live here in Chicago. I have locks in my hair. They can't tell me no. You can't stop me from going online to creating my own products, right? I'm just using that as an example, not to say that anybody has, but nobody can stop you. Nobody has to say no. Online is so vast and it's growing every single day. And there's people and customers out there, right, who are willing to purchase items from you, who are willing to follow you, who are willing to learn from you, right? So just kind of think like digital, online, take whatever it is that you know and put it online. This is why we share these tools, again, such as the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. If y'all leave this live and y'all don't go and invest in yourself, I don't care if you don't buy the toolkit, get a book, learn something, whatever it is that you're doing, create something out of it, learn, right? you can't figure it out on your own. So you may need to hire a coach or a mentor or whatnot, whatever it is, do it. Just do it. Don't let next year this time come around and you're still in the same position.
You're in the Q&A asking the same question.
Yeah, saying, man, I wish I would have, right? Just do it.
Get the toolkit, get started, man. Jerome said, we appreciate you. We appreciate you and Sandra as well.
Awesome.
I would like to start a business, but not sure where to begin. You should begin with a why and a what. Why do you want to start a business? And what type of business do you want to start? That would be where you began before we got into any type of strategy. Have you heard of Instacart? Yep, that's cool. That's a good side hustle as well. What do you think about course online to make money? What do you think about?
I don't know what do you mean by that. Like
creating a course?
Yeah, we have courses.
You need an audience, though. You need to cultivate an audience. You need to become a subject matter expert on something before you just throw a course up. Because if you throw a course up without an audience, it's just going to be a course.
Yep.
Love from Tokyo. Thank you all for that you do. Brother Shelby in Tokyo. What's up? All the way in
Sell
Tokyo.
Things from estate sales, yard sales. Absolutely. New clothes that you get for almost nothing. Used clothes on eBay. Absolutely love it. Love that. Me and hubby do Uber and Lyft to help pay off bills. Love that.
I love it when y'all grind together, man. Y'all got the same mindset. Like, we're going to do this.
Yep. I love it. It burns a lot of gas, but y'all doing it. And I love that. I absolutely love that.
Yes, indeed.
What do you all think about MLM company? I purchased a kit and then realized that I could have invested that $99 on myself.
Not a fan.
Yeah, we're not big fans of MLM companies. I just kind of feel like it's weighted. It's making the people up top more wealthier than once you kind of.
It's not yours.
It's not yours. Once you kind of like use up your entire phone book list, like from your friends, your family, and all that, and you don't have nobody else outside of that to offer it. Eventually, you'll probably
then you alienate yourself because people don't want to talk. Oh, he calling me again. She calling me again.
People already know
this.
They already know not to approach me. Even if they do, I always say nope. I don't invest in things like that. Yeah, it's just not my thing.
It's not. You're building somebody else's dream. What is a good way to start YouTube? Turn your phone on. Hit the little camera button. Make sure it's facing you. Hit record something, and upload it, and keep doing that.
Love from Kingston, Jamaica.
You just got to start, yo.
Love it.
You just got to go.
Hello. Love that.
Stores like Walmart overstock all the time. They end up selling leftover new products or return products to other middlemen, and people
buy them and then resell on eBay or Amazon. They sure do.
Word up.
Absolutely. That's right.
What are your thoughts on branding one idea or trademarking, etc.? It's important. But just like we didn't do that out the gate, you know.
Yeah, so there are people who that's all they do is get trademarks on items and ideas and different things that they're doing, right? That they've never created, but it's something that they want to kind of get their stake on. There's probably a lot of people that probably went to the grave and those trademarks are still there. And I'm not saying that they can't be somehow in your will and left to the family and legacy and things like that. I'm not saying that. We're big on just going. Like if you got to create it, do it. We are big on protecting yourself, trademarking and things like that, if that's what you're asking.
Quan has a good question. I struggle with spending money to invest in the side hustle. I know I need to bring in more revenue, but the idea of spending the money is a struggle when I can put that toward debt. So the approach that we took was we set aside a seed.
Yep.
So there was $1. I think you said it earlier. We started this company with $500.
And that was 5 years ago. You might have to start now something like what we do now for $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000, right? But that was 5 years ago. Yeah, 500.
And
I just want to say that.
We said that this is going to be a seed and there will be no other money going towards this. So we're going to use this seed to start this thing, and we're going to ensure that this thing makes that money back and makes money on top of that, or else it'll shut down.
So it was no more of our education, our outside job that funded his and her money. It was our seed that funded it at first. And then after that, we kept letting our money make more money and putting the money back into our business. The same thing when we sold furniture. We opened up a separate account. Yes, we had to put an upfront seed, but once we turned around and sold an item for $300 or $400, we will take some of that money, apply it towards debt or whatever we want to do with it, but also take some of it and put it right back into this side hustle to then turn around and purchase more from it. So you can't allow, I do think that is a danger in, I don't want to say a danger because I don't want to use those strong words, but sometimes when you're getting out of debt, I get that. It's almost like you click turn on a switch and you're like, I just got to be gazelle towards this thing, right? And anything outside of that, I don't want to do. But you have to be very careful from being so closed-minded, from trying other things that could very well allow you to approach debt freedom a whole lot sooner. That's one of the reasons why we were able to pay off $330,000 on our mortgage in 5 years. We didn't do that off of a school income. No, we did that. We were side hustling. We were doing some of everything. If you're a part of PowerCouplesUniversity.com, you would already know some of the things that we did because it's in one of our courses as well. But yeah, we use side hustles to help us get out of debt much sooner. So don't allow that to stop you. But you do want to make sure that you put your own seed, right? And then you'll know when enough is enough from investing into this business if you don't see it going anywhere.
Yep. Dwayne says, so true. The internet has been a game changer for starting a business. I sell on Amazon.
I love it.
What do? Do you do retail arbitrage where you find stuff?
Or you do private labeling?
Or do you do private labeling? Expound on what you do when you say I sell on Amazon. In your opinion, what are the next steps?
Hey, y'all, for my side hustle, I sell men, women, kids, socks, hats, gloves, and scarves, and I make so much money. Love that. Keep doing it. I've tried a million side hustles, but haven't had a big break yet. I want to see a major increase. I think our Radia, I think you've asked a lot of questions. I think this is the same person, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to keep too much time on that, but basically you just got to start. I think that's what we told you. You just got to start. Find something that you love, but not everything that you start, maybe you don't love. Maybe it's not a passion, right? But maybe it's something that you know that you can't make a lot of money. It's not a passion of ours to sell furniture, but we did it because we made some money doing it, right? And it worked for us. So yeah, you just got to go for it. Awesome. Love that, Rodriguez. Love that. My daughter and I would love to start an Afro-centered homeschool co-op. Neither one of us are teachers, but do reteach at home and see a huge need. Love it. Study it, research it, and go for it. Absolutely love that. How do you get people interested in what you're selling, or do y'all figure out what people want and then do that? So if you guys
meet a need,
yeah, if our teaching that we put into the Genius Bloggers Toolkit, how we move from popular to profitability, share that exactly what we did and how we had to do that so we can be able to sell different things. People don't just look at us just trying to sell things. They honestly do see us as we want to help. That's first and foremost. Like when we started His and Her Money, we didn't care about making a dime, but then we realized we needed to make a dime in order to keep the lights on, right? And to be able to do different things. But it's a heart passion of ours. We want to see people helped. We want to see people free from the bondage of debt. We want to see people build wealth. Like that's in our core. And so that's what comes out.
Again, the link for the toolkit is in the description.
That's right. You
should get it because it's on sale and the sale is ending quickly.
Right. And don't be turned off by the word blogger. Again, the person that said that they want to start a centered homeschool, you're going to need an online presence. You
absolutely will.
So you definitely, any and everybody can benefit from this toolkit. It's $97 for 94 products that retails over $7,300. That's crazy. But it's people that are buying that and paying for these different resources one by one, piece by piece. Now you can get in the toolkit. After tomorrow midnight, you won't be able to get it.
Dwayne followed up and said, I do retail arbitrage and I also manage Amazon accounts for manufacturers for a percentage of sales. That sounds pretty good.
That's awesome, Dwayne. Stuff, love that. I have a brother named Dwayne. Love that. Hey, Samuel, the old banners are here.
Hey, I got you. Come from my. That's right, man.
I love it.
Samuel O'Banner. He has a side hustle through the music that he makes. I think he's 10 albums deep.
That's awesome.
If I'm correct. Surreal. I need to pronounce it correct. Surreal.
One of our students just said, that's right. We love PCU. We've gained so much from it already. PCU is our university, PowerCouplesUniversity.com. It is a membership community. And we love y'all over there. Like, we want to see everybody making it. It's amazing. So
if you're not a Power Couples University, that's so unfortunate because we're helping people win.
Yep.
All right. My husband and I do Uber Postmates. Just last night he made 70. Today he already made 50.
That.
Let's go get that money. Shelly Shell.
I love that.
Shelly C.
Your business sounds like your ministry. Absolutely. This is His and Her Money is ministry.
It is.
Absolutely. Love that.
All facts.
Love that.
Where
some of these questions we kind of already hit. So some of you guys who are coming in, who are asking the questions, if we're not getting to them, just go back after this over and watch the replay. Some of the questions we've already touched on as well.
All right. So
Yeah, so you guys, that's about it. Again, don't forget to grab the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. It ends tomorrow, Monday midnight.
Should we keep doing these?
Yeah, I think we should.
I would love
Maybe
to hear from
once
you
a
guys.
month. No, wait. I don't know.
Should we do live? Because we haven't done too
Power
many
Conference
lives.
University, we do lives.
You know, yeah, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We got to talk that. Y'all, again, we send up here trying to make sure that we're balancing it all.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Our podcast was instrumental to me becoming debt free. Awesome. Love
guys,
that.
Get the toolkit.
Thank y'all.
It's in the description. You
Won't
need
be
to invest in
disappointed.
yourself. We sit here today because we invested in ourselves,
That's
and we
right.
continue to this day to invest in ourselves. We only tell you about things that we believe in.
Yep.
Guys, we get pitched all day, every day
Yeah.
to tell y'all about stuff, and we constantly tell people no.
Yep.
Because if we don't believe in it, if we don't think it'll help you, we won't
That's so
bring
true.
it to you. So the fact that we're bringing this to you means that we believe in it, and it will help you.
Because I wish that I would have knew about this, honestly, before we started. Some of even the different side hustles and things like that. Like,
I'm your mortgage.
there
You're gonna
was
crush my mortgage. That's what I'm talking about.
that.
Hey, Audrey.
Love that. Hey, Audrey. Absolutely love that. Awesome. So, guys, yep. Don't forget, join us over at our website at hisandhermoney.com. We have a podcast. We have a website. We have YouTube. We have Facebook. You can find us on all social media.
It's a new episode coming out tomorrow. Go hit that subscribe button on the His and Her Money podcast right now before you miss out.
And hit this subscribe button as well here on YouTube. We would love for you to be a part of our big, happy family. All right, guys.
Quan said do this at PCU exclusive. You're right.
Quan, I feel you, Quan. I'm there. I'm like, our
PCU
PCU people, we do this.
They're
for
like,
them.
nah, you can't give it to them. You gotta give it to us.
We do. Like, this takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I guess y'all got to sign up for PCU, man. But until
That's
next
right.
time, guys.
We love y'all.
Peace.
Bye.